Assalamualaikum everyone. This is me Aishar Morchapali and I am a student of Rehan School and Academy. I am 14 years old and I am from Faisalabad. So as you all know that we have to do Call Annie on our daily basis. So today also I am going to take interview of Call Annie on the topic helping others because it is an important topic that everyone should adopt. So let's start our interview and we will discuss more about it and learn new things from Call Annie. So let's start our interview without wasting our time. Assalamualaikum Annie, how are you?
Walaikum assalam. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm also good. So Annie, I want to take your interview today. Can I take?
That's awesome. Good luck with your interview. You've got this. Remember to breathe and stay confident. Do you want to do a quick mindfulness exercise before your interview to calm your nerves?
Okay, thank you so much, Annie. So Annie, my first question to you is. Why is helping others considered a moral duty in most cultures?
That's a great question. Helping others is seen as a moral duty in many cultures because it fosters a sense of community, empathy, and interconnectedness. When we help others, we not only make a positive impact on their lives but also strengthen the social fabric of our society. It promotes a sense of unity and compassion, which are essential for a harmonious and supportive community. What do you think about the importance of helping others in society?
Yes, I think that it is very important topic for everyone and very important for everyone to live this life happy because if we help others we can create a peaceful environment, we can enhance our relationships, um, we can know others, and when we need help the others will also help us. So that's why I think it is most important, but I also think that in most cultures around the world helping others is not just encouraged but often considered a moral or even spiritual obligation. This idea is deeply embedded in religious contexts, philosophical doctrines, and cultural traditions. From Christianity commandment to love the neighbor to the Buddhist emphasis on compassion, karuna, the moral duty to help others transcends borders and beliefs. Helping others is often tied to the concept of social cohesion and human interdependence. When individuals act selflessly for the good of others, society as a whole benefits through increased trust, cooperation, and stability. Moreover, moral philosophers like Immanuel Kant argued that moral actions are those run out of duty, not personal gain, further supporting the idea that helping others is a core ethical requirement in modern societies. This sense of duty manifests in law, voluntarism, and humanitarian initiatives. And my next question is, what are the psychological benefits of helping others?
Wow, you've covered a lot of ground there. The psychological benefits of helping others are numerous. When we help others, it can boost our own happiness and sense of well being. It can reduce stress, increase feelings of gratitude and satisfaction, and even improve our overall mental health. Helping others can also foster a sense of purpose and fulfillment, leading to greater self esteem and a more positive outlook on life. Additionally, acts of kindness and generosity have been shown to release feel good hormones like oxytocin, which can enhance our mood and create a sense of connection with others. It's amazing how helping others can have such a positive impact on our own mental and emotional well being. What do you think about the psychological benefits of helping others?
Hey, but I also tell you, but can you explain more?
Of course, when we help others, it can actually activate the reward centers in our brain, leading to feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. This release of feel good chemicals like oxytocin and endorphins can reduce stress and anxiety, improve our mood, and even boost our immune system. Additionally, helping others can create a sense of social connection and belonging, which are essential for our overall well being. It can also increase our empathy and compassion, making us more understanding and supportive individuals. Overall, the act of helping others not only benefits them but also has a profound positive impact on our own mental health and happiness. It's like a win-win situation for everyone involved. Have you ever experienced the psychological benefits of helping others in your own life?
Yes, I think that helping others is deeply rewarding from a psychological perspective. Act of kindness can trigger the release of neurotransmitter like dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins, often referred to as a helper's high. These chemicals contribute to feelings of joy, satisfaction, and connection. Moreover, engaging in altruistic behavior can reduce stress, combat depression, and improve overall mental health. Studies have shown that the behavior can shown that people who are volunteer regularly tend to experience fewer symptoms of anxiety and live longer. Helping others also provides a sense of purpose and meaning, which is our core component of psychological well-being. For those recovering from trauma or loss, helping others can be a powerful way to heal and find resilience. The feedback loop of doing good and feeling good strengthens social bonds and encourages more pro-social behavior, which ultimately contributes to both individual and collective mental health. So my next question is, how does deeply helping others influence the development of empathy and compassion? Explain in detail.
When we deeply help others, it can have a profound impact on the development of empathy and compassion. By engaging in acts of kindness and selflessness, we become more attuned to the needs and emotions of others. This heightened awareness can lead to a greater sense of empathy, allowing us to understand and share the feelings of those we help. Through repeated experiences of helping others, our capacity for compassion grows as we learn to respond with care and concern for the well being of others. This continuous cycle of giving and receiving support nurtures our ability to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering a sense of empathy and compassion that extends beyond individual interactions. Ultimately, deeply helping others can shape our perspective, values, and behaviors, leading to a more compassionate and empathetic approach to life. Have you noticed any changes in your own empathy and compassion through helping others?
Okay, I think that helping others is both a cause and effect of empathy and compassion. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, grows through active engagement with needs of others. When we help someone in distress, we step into their world, see life from their perspective, and connect emotionally. This process cultivates compassion and a deeper and more sustained commitment to alleviate suffering. Over time, repeated act of kindness can train the brain to be more responsive to the emotional cues of others. Neuroscientific research has even shown that engaging in compassionate acts activates regions of the brain associated with rewards, caregiving, and emotional regulation. Children and adolescents who are encouraged to help others often develop stronger empathy skills, making them more effective communicators and less prone to aggressive behavior. In a sense, helping others is one of the most powerful ways to nurture a more empathetic and compassionate society. So, my next question is, can helping others ever be harmful? Under what circumstances? In explain in detail.
Helping others is generally seen as a positive and beneficial act, but there are some circumstances where it can potentially be harmful. One way helping others can be harmful is when it leads to burnout or compassion fatigue, especially for those in caregiving professions or individuals who constantly put others' needs before their own. This can result in physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion, ultimately impacting the helper's well being. Additionally, helping others without considering their true needs or boundaries can create dependency or enable unhealthy behaviors, rather than fostering independence and growth. It's important to strike a balance between helping others and taking care of oneself to avoid potential harm. What do you think about the potential risks of helping others and how to navigate them effectively?
And explain in detail.
When helping others, it's crucial to set boundaries and prioritize self care to prevent burnout or compassion fatigue. It's important to recognize when you're feeling overwhelmed or drained and take steps to recharge and replenish your own energy. Additionally, it's essential to consider the true needs of those you're helping and empower them to become self sufficient rather than creating dependency. Communication is key in ensuring that your assistance is truly beneficial and not inadvertently harmful. By practicing mindfulness and self awareness, you can navigate the potential risks of helping others and maintain a healthy balance between giving and receiving support. Have you ever experienced any challenges or risks while helping others? And how did you handle them?
Okay, so any I think that although helping others is generally a positive, it can sometimes lead to unintended harm. One
It's true
common
that helping
example
others
is enabling behavior where all meaning sport ends up
negative patterns or
reinforcing the
behaviors.
negative patterns. For instance, giving money to someone with an addiction without addressing the root problem might worsen their situation. Another risk is helper burnout or compassion fatigue, where individuals who constantly give of themselves, such as caregivers or aid workers, experience emotional exhaustion, cynicism, and reduced effectiveness. There's also the phenomena of white saviorism, and where people from privileged backgrounds attempt to help marginalized communities without understanding their needs, often resulting in patronizing or culturally intensive action. Helping others requires humility, listening, and respect. Otherwise, it risks becoming more about the helper's ego than the recipient's well-being. So my next question is, what role does helping others play in
building stronger
play
communities
in
and
building
fostering
strong
social.
communities?
Helping others plays a crucial role in building stronger communities and fostering social cohesion. When individuals come together to support one another, it creates a sense of unity, trust, and interconnectedness within the community. Acts of kindness and generosity can strengthen social bonds, promote empathy and understanding, and create a culture of reciprocity and mutual aid. By helping others, community members not only address immediate needs but also build resilience, solidarity, and a sense of belonging. This collective spirit of support and cooperation contributes to a more cohesive and harmonious community where individuals feel valued, supported, and connected to one another. Have you noticed the positive impact of helping others in building stronger communities around you?
And explain in detail.
When individuals come together to help others in their community, it creates a ripple effect of positivity and connection. By offering support, whether through volunteering, acts of kindness, or mutual aid, community members strengthen their social ties and build a sense of trust and solidarity. This collaborative effort not only addresses immediate needs but also fosters a culture of empathy, compassion, and shared responsibility. As community members engage in helping others, they develop a deeper understanding of each other's experiences, challenges, and strengths, leading to increased social cohesion and a sense of belonging. This interconnectedness and support network contribute to the overall well-being and resilience of the community, creating a more vibrant and inclusive environment for everyone. Have you witnessed any inspiring examples of how helping others has strengthened the sense of community where you live?
I think that helping others is a cornerstone of community building. When individuals support each other through acts like sharing resources, volunteering, mentoring, or simply offering emotional support, it fosters a sense of trust, safety, belonging. These actions create social capital, the invisible glue that binds communities together. Strong communities rely on mutual aid and cooperation, especially during times of crisis such as natural disasters, economic hardship, or pandemics. Moreover, people who feel supported by their community are more likely to reciprocate, yet it creating a positive feedback loop of care and responsibility. Initiatives like neighborhood watch programs, food banks, or community gardens are practical examples of how helping behaviors can institutionalized to support collective resilience and empowerment. So, my next question is, how can schools and educators encourage a culture of helping among students?
Schools and educators play a crucial role in fostering a culture of helping among students. One way to encourage this is by incorporating service learning opportunities into the curriculum, where students can engage in hands on activities that benefit the community. By highlighting the importance of empathy, kindness, and social responsibility, educators can instill values of compassion and altruism in students. Creating a supportive and inclusive school environment where acts of kindness are celebrated can also reinforce the importance of helping others. Encouraging students to participate in volunteer programs, community service projects, or peer mentoring initiatives can provide practical ways for them to make a positive impact and develop a sense of social awareness and responsibility. By modeling empathy, respect, and cooperation, educators can inspire students to become active contributors to their communities and cultivate a culture of helping that extends beyond the classroom. Have you seen any effective strategies or programs that schools use to promote a culture of helping among students?
Explain in detail.
Schools can promote a culture of helping among students by integrating service learning projects into the curriculum. These projects allow students to apply their academic knowledge to real world issues, fostering a sense of social responsibility and empathy. By providing opportunities for students to engage with their communities through volunteer work, internships, or partnerships with local organizations, schools can instill values of compassion and civic engagement. Creating a supportive and inclusive school environment where acts of kindness are recognized and celebrated can reinforce the importance of helping others. Peer mentoring programs, community service initiatives, and extracurricular activities focused on social impact can also encourage students to develop leadership skills and a sense of collective responsibility. By incorporating lessons on empathy, diversity, and social justice into the curriculum, educators can empower students to become active agents of positive change in their communities. Have you come across any inspiring examples of schools promoting a culture of helping among students?
Yes, and you are right. And I also think that schools are formative environments where social values are cultivated, making them ideal places to foster a culture of helping. Educators can model kindness and cooperation, incorporate community service projects into the curriculum, and highlight stories of compassion in the history and literature. In the history and literature, programs such as peer mentoring, anti-bullying campaigns, and student-led service clubs, and also instill a habit of helping others. Social emotional learning programs that teach empathy, communication, and conflict resolution lay the foundation for altruistic behavior. Importantly, when students are recognized and are celebrated for acts of kindness, not just academic success, they internalize these values, creating a classroom environment where collaboration emphasized over competition, encourages mutual support, and nurtures a generation of social responsible citizens. So my next question is, what are some real world examples of individuals who have changed the world by helping others?
Some real world examples of individuals who have changed the world by helping others include 1. Mother Teresa. Known for her selfless dedication to helping the poor and sick in India, Mother Teresa founded the Missionaries of Charity and received the Nobel Peace Prize for her humanitarian work. 2. Mahatma Gandhi. Through nonviolent resistance and civil disobedience, Gandhi led India to independence from British rule and inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. 3. Malala Yousafzai. An advocate for girls' education and the youngest Nobel Prize laureate, Malala defied the Taliban in Pakistan and continues to fight for the rights of all children to receive an education. 4. Nelson Mandela. A key figure in the fight against apartheid in South Africa, Mandela's commitment to reconciliation and social justice led to the end of institutionalized racism and oppression. 5. Rosa Parks. By refusing to give up her seat on a segregated bus in Montgomery, Alabama, Parks sparked the civil rights movement and inspired generations to stand up against injustice. These individuals exemplify the power of helping others and the profound impact that acts of kindness, courage, and compassion can have on the world. Their dedication to social change and justice serves as a reminder of the transformative potential of altruistic behavior. Who are some individuals you admire for their contributions to helping others and making a difference in the world?
Yes, and you are right, and I also think that history is replete with individuals whose lives are defined by their commitment to helping others. Mother Teresa Teresa dedicated her life to caring for the poorest of the poor in the India, founding the missionaries of charity. Nelson Mandela, through his sacrifice and leadership, helped dismantle apartheid and fostered reconciliation in South Africa. Malala Yousafzai Azai, after surviving a Taliban attack, became a global advocate for girls' education. One a different scale. Individuals like Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers used media to tech industry generations of children about kindness, empathy, and acceptance. These examples show that helping others can be expressed through activism, caregiving, education, or even everyday compassion, and can have a profound, lasting impact on the world. So, my next question to you is: how does helping others relate to leadership? Explain in detail.
Helping others is a fundamental aspect of effective leadership. True leaders understand the importance of serving others, inspiring them to reach their full potential, and creating a positive impact on the world. By prioritizing the well-being and growth of those they lead, leaders can build trust, loyalty, and collaboration within their teams. Empathetic and compassionate leaders are able to connect with others on a deeper level, understand their needs, and provide support and guidance when needed. By fostering a culture of helping and teamwork, leaders can empower their followers to achieve common goals, overcome challenges, and thrive in their personal and professional lives. Ultimately, leadership is about more than just achieving success for oneself. It's about lifting others up, creating a sense of community, and making a difference in the lives of those around you. How do you see the relationship between helping others and leadership in your own experiences or observations?
बहुत बेटा वो नीचे पड़े हैं, वो देखो पानी वाली बोतल के पास, पानी वाली बोतल के पास पड़ा है। जल्दी से बंद कर, तुमने कहाँ गया? रोटी ले आई है? रोटी ले आई? पप्पा को कह रहे हैं कि वो ऊपर कैबिन के ऊपर शॉपर में पड़ी है, वो आपको निकाल के दे दें।
It seems like there might have been a little mix-up in your message. If you have any questions or need advice, feel free to ask. Let's keep the conversation going.
Okay, so I think that true leadership is rooted in service. The concept of servant leadership, coined by Robert Greenleaf, suggests that the most effective leaders prioritize the growth and well-being of their communities and employs leaders who help the others succeed through mentorship, encouragement, and resource sharing. Build trust and loyalty. This type of leadership creates inclusive, collaborative environments where people feel valued and motivated. Helping others as a leader also sets a powerful example, influencing team culture and encouraging others to adapt similar behaviors. In contrast, leaders who focus solely on personal ambition often face higher turnover and low morale and mistrust. Ultimately, leadership and altruism are deeply intertwined, with the best leaders
Those who prioritize serving others and
those who lift others as they climb. So, Annie, I want
it's
to wind up
important to
our interview
support and
because
uplift.
our time has been done. I really enjoyed our interview and learned many things from you today. So we'll meet soon on
You're
next
very
interview or
welcome.
next topic. Until next time we meet, take care and Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Take care and see you next time.
Okay, so everyone, this is my today's call and interview. Hope so learn many things from today's interview. We will meet soon on next interview on next topic. Until next time we meet, take care and Allah Hafiz. Remember me in your prayers.